Hartge Compact 3.3, concentrated power in a small body. Herbert Hartge's philosophy has always been to build the largest possible engines into the smallest possible BMWs. The off-the-peg compact comes with 190 horsepower at the most. That's simply not enough for the power freaks. 340 horsepower and a torque of 365 Newton-meters are rather more convincing for that sort of clientele. Motorsport fans will already have guessed from the numbers. The compact from Beckingen uses parts from the BMW M3. Besides the engine and gearbox, that includes the self-locking electronic differential and the braking system from the top model in the BMW 3 Series. If that makes your mouth water, you may be right. 9.7 pounds per horsepower compared with the M3 with 10.1 pounds per horsepower is certainly a good power-to-weight ratio. The steering and accelerator are very responsive, enough to make even the most hardened customers enthusiastic. The pithy sound doesn't really leave them with much choice. From the outside, you'd hardly know it packs such a punch. It's a masterpiece of understatement. The big 19-inch wheels are about the only obvious feature. With a tread of 9 1/4 or 10 inches wide, that gives plenty of grip. Besides the air dam at the front, the only difference from the series production model is the neat little exterior mirror. Oh yes, and the central tailpipe. This is probably the view most people will get of the car. But at the speed the Hartge disappears out of sight, you won't have much time to catch details like that. Something they just couldn't improve on, the standard M3 instrument panel. Sporty extras like the aluminium pedals add to the visual effect. The familiar M3 power plant with 340 horsepower. The Hartge proudly displays its own special chassis number. The 3.3 gives impressive proof of its handling characteristics under rapid changes of direction in the slalom. 40.7 miles per hour is some speed over a 20-yard course. And 4.7 seconds dead from 0 to 60 miles per hour makes it 0.2 faster than the M3. The sporty little car brakes from that speed to a standstill in 113 feet, which also cuts a very good figure. Although the Hartge generally understeers in the bends, if you pile on the power, then you can experience the vicious side drift, even in third gear. In spite of all that sporty agility, the ride on normal roads is acceptable. Even long drives won't wreck your back or shake the fillings out of your teeth. The steering and gear chains are above criticism, as in the normal 3 Series. A favourite occupation for this mighty midget is chasing much larger cars flat out down the autobahn. Hartge has put together a fascinating package here. Thanks to the reliable components lifted from the M3 with the powerful engine, the 6-speed box and the automatic rear diff, the compact 3.3 is well engineered, fun to drive and all at an interesting price. Hartge Compact 3.3. Low measurements, lots of power, pleasure and perfection.